obviously a lot of universities in New England. Let's suppose that I become the president of some school that's a little bit backwards. A good-sized school, but, you know.
Let's try Harvard.
Okay, well, okay. What,
Let's
now that
take a
I'm
real
the president
example.
of Harvard, what do you advise me? What should I do?
Go online. Nice simple move, right? If you think about it, my son went to Harvard, and he always says there's two parts of Harvard. What takes place between 9 to 5 and 5 to 9. Harvard's really good at 9 to 5. They're closed matters. You have to come to the Harvard campus to interact with Harvard students around Harvard content and Harvard assets. It's interesting, but they've been around 365 years. Now everybody can come to Harvard. I think their business is what's called veritas, the truth. And the truth is, there's another part of Harvard, which is 5 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 the next morning. They gave all that away to a young guy called Mark Zuckerberg. It's called The Social Network, right? The movie and the reality, Facebook. If Harvard really understood how to go online, they would have engaged their students. Phase 2 and phase 3, they would have realized their network is worth more than their endowment. Facebook only took 7 years to build a $50 billion endowment. It took Harvard, the oldest for-profit corporation in the world, 365 years to do half that well.
And what do they do now?
They still do closed matters.
No, what should they do now?
They should go online.
Now, when you say online, what do you mean?
Harvard Online. Harvard. Anybody should be able to access any of Harvard's content whenever they want it, from wherever they want. It doesn't mean they need to get a degree, but if Harvard's the best educational institution in the world, and we're trying to make sure the world prospers because we're part of a connected
You mean
world.
kind of like MIT is?
Absolutely. MIT's open courseware is what Harvard needs to do. Share the knowledge. I didn't say share the curriculum in terms of give a Harvard degree, but we all live on the same planet. And if they have solutions, they should share that. And then they should engage people, because who knows, there could be people around the world who might help Harvard, might give Harvard money, might give Harvard some ideas, might give Harvard some curriculum. And they might want to socially engage with them. We do live in a global society. Look at their students. They are from a global world.
What kind of an academic business do you see in that? I mean, there are many, but what would you say is kind of how they can make money?
Well, they've already
off of
started
this?
making money. They do what's called Harvard Extension, but you still have to go to Harvard University to get Harvard Extension.
So let's
You
do
can
the
imagine
global
Harvard Extension online.
Yeah.
And how about the fact that they went to Harvard Extension online? How about if they thought about peer-to-peer education? You and I are peers. We were talking about tennis earlier. We both have something to share. We don't know whether their faculty know a lot or a little. I know they think they do, but that doesn't mean they do in today's networked world. So maybe they need to go online and let other people teach other people, because there could be people in the world who are really the brightest and the smartest that don't live in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and they may want to have something called peer-based education.
Good. Okay. Well, now that I'm president, I'll try and implement some of that.
If you're like Lawrence Summers, you'll reject the Facebook like he did in the movie The Social Network and say he didn't understand, and he still doesn't get it.